In the short story Shep's Hobby, the main character is Shep, a dog, and the narrator, a veterinarian. The story centers around the narrator's experiences treating a cow on Mr. Bale's farm, where Shep's hobby of frightening him during his visits becomes a recurring element. Here's a breakdown of the characters. Shep, the dog who frightens the narrator during his visits. Narrator James, a veterinarian who treats the cow and interacts with Shep. Rose, the cow who is the initial reason for the narrator's visits. Mr. Bales, the owner of the farm and the cow. The Postman, a character who helps the cow by making her run, indirectly solving the narrator's problem. The story highlights Shep's unique hobby, and how it affects the narrator's interactions with the farm and its inhabitants. It also explores themes of animal behavior, and the narrator's evolving perspective on Shep's actions. The main theme of the story, Shep's Hobby, is to reflect the nature of animals that tries to advocate animal rights should not interfere. Literal comprehension in the story Shep's Hobby, James, narrator, vet, a cow named Rose, and the dog named Shep. This starts when the narrator goes to Mr. Bales's house to treat the Rose. She was suffering from stomach trouble of unknown nature. As the narrator walking near the wall, Shep suddenly jumps and frightens the writer. He treats the cow. Next, the day writer also comes to the farm of Mr. Bales to see the condition of cow. But still, she doesn't get out of the stomach trouble. Seeing this, the writer felt hopeless. And, this time also dog barked at him while he passes through. Again next day, the writer comes to the Bales house, but this time he sees the cow in good condition. She is running on the farm. He feels happy. But it is the work of the postman who cures the cow by making running or galloping her. Then, the writer goes to the kitchen of Mr. Bales to wash his hand. Again the dog frightens him. But this time he is so angry and threatens him. Then, again the next day the writer comes to the house of Mr. Bales, but this time the dog doesn't react to him. And, seeing this, the speaker, narrator, was happy. Interpretation: this story is trying to show us nature, the habit of animals. It says animals have also their own way of making entertainment. They have also sense as the human being. They understand what we do and what we speak, as well as they felt pain and pleasure, as Shep has done. This story stands in favor of animal rights and freedom. Animals do have their own happiness and a way to get pleasure. We should not suppress the feelings of animals. This story also portrays the superiority that humans show to animals. Everyone should give freedom and right to animals and should not stop them from doing the things that give them satisfaction. Critical thinking: the story is really interesting and informative. However, after reading this story, I am not convincing with some statements of the text. And it creates some questions in my mind. They are: how couldn't the veterinarian doctor know the remedy that the postman knows? How can the dog understand the threat of humans? Do all dogs bark only for fun? Can we believe a dog takes entertainment by barking to people? Assimilation: after reading the story, I come to know that animals too have feelings. This story has changed my attitudes to animals completely. Before I read this story, I would run away if a dog comes close to me. I would think that it had come to bite me. But now I think that it has come to play with me. Now I love a dog and want to make friend with it.